There's a lot of Monday morning quarterbacking going on here. Basic principle is that you don't deploy forces into harm's way without knowing what's going on, without having some real-time information about what's taking place.
Defense Secretary Leon Panetta talking about Monday morning quarterbacking, claiming the military didn't have enough information to send troops into Benghazi during the attack on our consulate.
Then 4 Americans died, including our ambassador. In the meantime, was there really no way to save them? Congressman Mike Kelly is a member of the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee. Joins us right now from Pittsburgh this morning. Your reaction to the Defense Secretary's comments?
I thought it was interesting his choice of words. He talked about a Monday morning quarterbacking. And we know that Monday morning quarterbacks usually come about because of devastating losses. This is a group, if they want to use those type of terms, they had scouting reports, guys. They knew in the last year, 230 attacks in Libya, 48 in Benghazi, 2 in our consulate. In fact, one attack blew a hole in a wall that 40 men could get through. So if we're going to talk about Monday morning quarterbacks, let's say about, guys, didn't you look at the scouting report? Your own people on the ground. Lieutenant Colonel Wood, for crying out loud. When we asked him, what would you think? He said, you know what? It was inevitable, and that's why we kept telling this Department of State, we need to stay here. Listen, we took our special ops guys, the guys that put their life on the line every day, we took them out of there, and we replaced them with Libyan nationals, some that we paid as much as $4 an hour to protect our ambassador. My goodness, how in the world can you sit back? And this is an administration that continues to do a good job of covering its behind, but doesn't do the right job of covering our diplomats overseas with the security that they deserve.
Congressman, you're right. There is a lot of covering, a lot of CYA, and now they're stonewalling. I know you would like some answers. The Speaker has written a letter to the President of the United States. It's just so heartbreaking, though, to hear. Yeah, I've heard that apparently the guys who were down there, they were calling for a gunship. Hey, you know, we need help now, and it never came.
Can you imagine being there? Now, we had people back in Washington watching this in real time, the way millions of Americans watch NFL football in real time. These people are there, doing their best job to do what they need to do to protect our people there. And they're asking for help, and they're not getting it, and we have people watching it in real time. Listen, these are the same people that can describe in great detail watching the takedown of bin Laden in real time, but they cannot describe what they watched in real time, the attack in Benghazi. So we knew what happened with bin Laden, but we refused to admit what happened in Benghazi.
Is there significance to you that we never saw John Brennan, Tom Donilon, the CIA, and we never saw anybody in intelligence? All we saw was people in state, from the Secretary of State to the UN ambassador.
Well, this is appalling. This is an indication of an administration that is more concerned about running for re-election than running our government, and certainly diplomats overseas that have put their life on the line. Couldn't we give them the same type of concern and make sure that they're secure? This is an appalling. This is an outrage. The American people should be up in arms over this. I tell you what, I have never felt so disappointed in a group of people in my life that really let down the American people. And more important, there's 4 families out there that lost 4 loved ones, and you ask why. You knew it was coming. You saw it coming. You were told, and you turned a blind eye and a deaf ear to request for help.
Yeah.
This is appalling, guys. This is just appalling.
Congressman Mike Kelly joining us today from Pennsylvania. Sir, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's get to the bottom of this.